Ted Oswald with me now live. He's an immigration attorney for Relief Sacramento as that organization gears up for an open house tonight leading up to their big Pedal to Resettle challenge. Welcome to Fox 40 News at 11.
Thanks so much.
So, Ted, for anybody who doesn't know, World Relief is a global organization that started in the aftermath of World War II and has been helping people survive and thrive in 100 countries ever since. How does World Relief Sacramento work?
Well, World Relief is the local field office of the international organization World Relief. And we, in the U.S., the work that we typically do is refugee resettlement and other programming that aids in immigrant integration into our communities, some of that longer-term integration that's so important for refugees to be able to thrive in the long term.
Tonight, you're opening up the doors over there on Watt Avenue for an open house that kind of kicks off your big fundraiser, Pedal to Resettle. You started this 6 years ago. What can people expect if they're coming by tonight?
Yeah, we'll have a tour of our new office space, which is really exciting. We're closer to some of the refugee housing complexes that people often get resettled in. And so this has been a great move for us in the last year. We're calling the event tonight Tour de World Relief, inspired by the Tour de France, where people can come and see our new office space and have a great array of international foods provided, and then also get exposed to some of the impact stories of ways that we've been able to serve our community and serve individual immigrants and refugees in the Sacramento area.
While you've been talking just now, we've been seeing some pedaling happen. Pedal to Resettle happens on June 17th officially in Sonoma County, starting at Bayside Church in Santa Rosa. It's for individual riders and for teams. Can people still sign up?
They can. We'd be thrilled to have anybody else still join in. It is a fundraising event, so the goal is definitely to mobilize individual riders, communities, to directly support the work of World Relief, of aiding those refugees in their initial transition to life in the United States and then in that longer term work. So yes, whether you're an individual, whether you want to set a separate goal for yourself that might involve hiking or paddleboarding or running, there are ways that you can sign up and participate on your own schedule, whether that's at the event that's coming up on June 17th or just in your free time between now and the event. And it all is sort of culminating around World Refugee Day, which is on June 20th of this year. That's why we timed the cycling event when we did.
Okay, and just to be clear, I can do this ride when I have time to do it. It doesn't have to all be on June 17th, right?
It's an option. Okay. It's an option if you want to set a personal goal and mobilize your community. We'd be thrilled to have you sign up, create a fundraising page, and get people sponsoring you and the work of World Relief.
I just wanted to emphasize that so everybody knows they have no excuse. No excuse. You can do it on your own time. Now, we know about World Relief's work with Afghans who found a new home here. We know Ukrainians have come here. Are those just the two groups that you're still focused on, like a flood of people after a big crisis? Or is there kind of a steady stream of people that keep coming to Sacramento?
Over the past several years, we've had a significant flows of refugees from those communities. Even more so after the events of 2021 in Afghanistan and then the war breaking out in 2022 in Ukraine. We have large communities historically in Sacramento already. And so that's part of the reason why we've seen those refugee flows continue, as people have friends or family that are already here in Sacramento. And so it makes sense for them to try to lay down roots here and get initial help with the transition to life here. But we are starting to see an uptick in refugees from other countries, from Armenia, from Syria. And so that's all in coordination with the federal government that ends up determining where people end up getting resettled. So lots of Afghans, lots of Ukrainians, but people from other corners of the world are reaching our local community too.
We know we have a Sudanese community here, and that is a part of the world that's seeing a relatively new crisis in the last 6 weeks. So we may be getting some Sudanese families that are coming to us. Now, I'm going to tell you something. I am not a cyclist. So if you're not a cyclist and can't just write a big check, is there any other way for someone to help with your mission to help these families?
Well, that's the amazing thing about this work is there's always demand for volunteer involvement, other donations. We take in kind donations. All the basics that you would need to set up a home, we require for those refugee families that are arriving in our community. And you can find information on some of those donation needs on our website. you can always make a financial gift outside of this Pedal to Resettle event, and we'd encourage that. That goes directly to helping staff or covering some of those financial needs of the clients that we serve. And then volunteering long term, getting into relationship with newly arrived refugees. It's an amazing way for a mutually transformative relationship. We see that day in and day out with the whether it's church groups, whether it's individuals that decide to come and walk alongside families. And so that's a central piece of our work. And you can always look into those opportunities to volunteer on our website as well.